Good morning, everybody. We're going to start a group of animals which is huge. It's called the arthropods. If you think of that word, arthro, if you have a parent or an aunt or uncle, maybe a grandparent that suffers from a condition called arthritis, think for a moment what part or parts of their body seem to be impaired by arthritis. And if you were to ask them or think about it, you'd probably find maybe it's a wrist or some fingers or a knee or a shoulder. So different kinds of joints. And so the term arthro refers to joints. The itis part is just an inflammation. So that's part of another story for another time. But arth or arthro means jointed. Arthropod, if you were ever to have to go see a podiatrist, in fact, I'm thinking it's maybe Jasmine's father. Somebody in the 6th grade, their dad is a podiatrist. And if you were to ask her or look that up, or maybe you've been yourself, it usually has something to do with an injury to your foot. So pod means foot. So the word arthropod means jointed foot. So not taken too literally, what it means is that you've got a group of animals. Their entire body is made out of jointed segments. So segments, like those segmented worms we learned about earlier this week. But the significant difference between these animals with these jointed limbs, feet, legs, antenna, major and minor body parts, what they call appendages, is this other feature, which is not part of the name, animals with an exoskeleton. So that might ring more of a bell as to who we're talking about. But as I say in the classroom, it's the animals that, and don't do this, but if you were to step on them, they go crunch versus squish. So not a snail, they would go crunch because of their shell. But these are the insects. Insects, spiders, crabs, lobsters, shrimp. So if you think about their body types, and you're going to see plenty in the lesson coming up, their body types are made out of all these jointed appendages, body parts coming off the main portion of their body, and they are covered with that jointed exoskeleton. So that's the group we're going to be talking about. It's a gigantic group. I think I said last week each animal group we would be covering one per lesson. This one may require two. We'll see. So enjoy the lesson. Watch that, and we will check in. It's a little bit longer, and so check in. We're going to check in about half an hour or so on Zoom. Okay, I'll have a time set on Access. You'll see that, and we'll talk about these animals. Okay, hope you enjoy it. And have a great morning. Talk to you soon.